Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a topic that literally all of us have thought about at some point. The universal dream of making money online, right from home. It's a dream we're constantly sold, but today, we're cutting through the noise. We're going to dive into our sources and separate the absolute traps from the real, methodical strategies that actually work.
So let me ask you this. Is it really possible to earn 500 to 1,000 rupees daily from home? I mean, we've all seen this exact promise, right? It's plastered over mobile ads, it pops up constantly, influencers are pushing it everywhere. But is there any actual truth there, or is it just a digital mirage designed to empty your wallet? Well, let's figure it out.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the truth about online earning and the deception of fake apps. Then, we'll shift gears into faceless YouTube channels, the psychology of thumbnails, the 20-video formula, and finally, wrap up with real earning and savings. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The truth of online earning. Now, there is a massive gap between what we expect and what actually happens. The expectation is simple, right? Just download an app, click a few buttons, and boom, easy daily cash. But our source highlights a pretty grim reality. Literally 99% of these applications are just unregulated gambling and betting platforms in disguise. So instead of earning, innocent folks end up completely losing their hard-earned savings.
Moving on to Section 2, the deception of fake apps.
Okay, you really need to understand this 4-step downward spiral because it's incredibly predatory. Step 1, these apps use super deceptive marketing. We're talking fake screen recording earning proofs just to manufacture trust. Then, Step 2, a user hoping to make a quick buck invests a small amount of their savings, maybe 200 or 400 rupees. Step 3, the inevitable loss of that money. But Step 4 is where the psychological trap truly springs shut. Driven by the pain of losing that cash, people will invest even more money in a desperate, frantic attempt to recover what they just lost. It's this vicious cycle that drains thousands of rupees from innocent people just looking for a shortcut.
All right, let's pivot to Section 3, faceless YouTube channels.
32 million rupees. Take a second to process that. Our source presents this massive number not as some random lottery win, but as the documented actual potential scale of running a successful faceless YouTube channel over time. It requires absolutely no camera, no showing your face, but it does require a highly psychological, very targeted approach to making content.
Let's look at a real case study of a quotation and motivation channel to see how this works. The metrics here are honestly mind-blowing. They uploaded only 14 videos. That's it. And from those 14 videos, they gained 100,000 subscribers and 2.9 million total views, generating an estimated $5,000 in earnings. This absolutely proves that success isn't about spamming a channel with hundreds of low-quality videos. It's all about hitting the exact right psychological triggers with the videos you do make.
So how do you actually do this? The source breaks down a highly methodical copy-paste workflow. Step 1. Simply find high-quality motivational quotes on Google. Think APJ Abdul Kalam, Albert Einstein, folks like that. Step 2 is editing. You just place those quotes over a simple static photo of the historical figure and add some subtle background music. But Step 3. This is the absolute deal breaker, so pay attention. You must add your own voiceover. Our source explicitly warns that simply copying text and music will completely prevent your channel from being monetized by YouTube. Your voiceover is literally the unique value that turns a simple copy-paste job into a profitable digital business.
Which brings us to Section 4, the psychology of thumbnails and views.
Here's the thing. Making the video is only like 10% of the battle. Getting the viewer to actually click is the other 90%, and it starts with content like this. A dream is not what you see while sleeping, it is something that does not let you sleep. This quote by APJ Abdul Kalam is the exact type of high-value, universally relatable thought that viewers are desperately searching for online. Content centered around profound life lessons is the perfect foundation here.
But how do you package those quotes to actually get the click? Well, our source reveals some really brilliant thumbnail tactics. First, target specific personality traits. For example, target people who consider themselves silent, introverted, or highly intelligent. If someone sees a video titled 3 Things Intelligent People Avoid, they're naturally going to think, well, I'm intelligent, I need to know what to avoid. Second rule, keep the text minimal. If you cram 30 words onto a thumbnail, nobody is going to read it. And third, use incomplete sentences with 3 little dots to build this unbearable sense of mystery. You don't give them the answer up front, you force them to click to find out.
And where are those clicks actually coming from? Counterintuitively, for motivational quote channels, you shouldn't really worry about YouTube search. Your primary target traffic source has to be browse features, which is basically the YouTube homepage. Your ultimate goal is to craft a thumbnail so psychologically compelling that it hits a click-through rate, or CTR, of over 10% when it pops up on someone's feed.
Now for Section 5, the 20-video formula of success. The number 20. According to the strategy we're analyzing, this right here is your absolute baseline threshold of effort. You cannot just make one video, toss it up, and wait for the cash to roll in. It just doesn't work like that.
Let's walk through the timeline, because this brilliantly shows the difference between a cheap shortcut and a real strategy. Step 1. You absolutely must pre-make 20 full videos offline before you even create your YouTube channel. Why? To completely prevent creator burnout. Step 2. Only once you have that bank of 20 videos ready do you actually create the channel and upload the very first one. Step 3. You upload one video daily without fail to build trust with the algorithm. And Step 4, you just keep pushing until you hit the 39 video mark. The source notes that historically, once a channel consistently hits 39 uploads, the algorithm finally picks up a few of them and triggers that viral growth. It is a patient, very methodical grind.
Finally, Section 6, real earning, hard work, and savings. Look, the crucial point boils down to this. As our first source so wisely pointed out, if you haven't quite figured out how to earn money online yet through a legitimate skill, your absolute biggest priority right now must be protecting the savings you already have. Please do not fall for those apps promising overnight wealth. Earning takes real time, but saving your capital, that's something you have complete control over today. So I want to leave you with this final, really vital question. Knowing what we now know about the predatory traps of easy money apps and the rigorous daily consistency required to actually succeed as a digital creator, will you choose the illusion of a shortcut, or will you commit to the hard work of building real skills today? The choice is entirely yours. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, stay focused, and I will catch you in the next one.